This meditation chamber is impressive, Batman. Peaceful. Reminds me of the Jedi Temple before everything fell apart. How have you been managing without the Force to guide you? Fighting evil with just skill and technology must be exhausting sometimes. I've been trying to find balance again after everything I did as Vader. Redemption is harder than falling to darkness ever was. How's your family doing?
Anakin, thank you for coming. I manage without the Force through preparation and discipline, similar to your JD training in some ways. My family as well. Robin's learning quickly. Alfred keeps us grounded. Your path back from the dark side is remarkable. Most people don't get second chances after the things you did. But you earned yours by saving Luke. That counts for something. I asked you here because I need perspective from someone who understands temptation and deals.
Deals and temptation. That's how Palpatine got me. He offered power to save Padme, and I took it without thinking about the cost. Lost everything because I was desperate and afraid. What kind of deal are we talking about here? Is someone in Gotham being tempted by dark forces? I've learned the hard way that deals made out of desperation always cost more than they seem to promise up front.
Not someone in Gotham specifically, but the threat affects everyone. There's a demon lord named Mephisto who rules a hell dimension. He makes deals with desperate people, offers them exactly what they want in exchange for their souls. Once someone signs his contract, they're bound eternally. He's been appearing in dreams across multiple cities, testing people's vulnerabilities. I need to stop him before he claims more victims. Your experience with Palpatine's manipulation helps me understand how these predators work.
A demon who preys on desperate people with impossible promises. That's exactly what Palpatine did, just wrapped in Sith philosophy instead of demonic contracts. The mechanics are the same. Find someone at their lowest point, offer them hope, then trap them forever. I fell for it completely. How do you fight something like that? You can't just punch a demon lord. And people will keep making deals as long as they're suffering and see no other options.
You're right that fighting him physically won't work. Mephisto exists across dimensions. Killing one manifestation just inconveniences him temporarily. My approach focuses on prevention and breaking existing contracts simultaneously. I've been working with Dr. Strange on identifying people Mephisto is targeting through their dreams. We intervene before they make deals, provide them with real help for their problems. Remove the desperation, remove his leverage. But that doesn't help people already under contract.
Breaking demonic contracts sounds impossible. If Mephisto is as powerful as you say, he's made sure his deals are airtight. But I've learned that even the most ironclad traps have weaknesses. Palpatine seemed all-powerful until Luke showed me there was still good in me. That crack in the certainty broke everything. Does Mephisto have any weaknesses? Any rules he has to follow? Demons usually have limitations, even if they pretend they don't.
Demons are bound by cosmic law. Mephisto can't force anyone to sign, they have to choose willingly. That choice is sacred, even to Hell Lords. If we can prove someone was coerced or didn't fully understand the terms, the contract becomes voidable. I've been researching every deal he's made in the past century, looking for patterns, loopholes, cases where the consent wasn't truly informed. Finding even one successful challenge sets precedent for cosmic contract law.
Using legal precedent against a demon. That's creative thinking. But Mephisto has been doing this for thousands of years. He's probably closed every loophole you could find. Unless you find something he's never encountered before, some angle he couldn't have prepared for. What if the challenge comes from someone who technically isn't bound by the same cosmic laws? Someone from a different reality or dimension entirely. That might confuse the legal framework.
Let's get Robin's input.
Mephisto feeds on souls and despair, but he's also incredibly proud of his intelligence and deal-making skills. He thinks he's the smartest being in any negotiation. If we approach him with a contract that seems to give him something he desperately wants, something he's been trying to acquire for centuries, he might sign without examining the fine print carefully. Pride makes people sloppy, even demons. We trap him with his own methods, using a contract against the contract maker.
The kid wants to trick the trickster. That's brilliant and extremely dangerous. What could you possibly offer Mephisto that he'd want badly enough to risk signing without careful review? He's a lord of hell. He has power beyond comprehension. What does someone like that even desire anymore? And if you offer something that valuable, are you sure you're not making a terrible deal yourself?
We offer him something he's never successfully acquired, a genuinely pure soul who willingly chooses damnation. Every soul Mephisto claims is corrupted or desperate when they sign. He's never had someone completely good, without any darkness, freely choose to join him. That would be unprecedented trophy for his collection. The contract offers him one pure soul in exchange for releasing everyone currently under contract in our dimension. Seems like impossible offer he couldn't refuse.
A pure soul willingly choosing damnation. That's disturbing bait. But who would you get to make that offer? Nobody truly pure would actually go through with joining a demon lord. And if they're not pure, Mephisto sees through the deception immediately. You'd need someone genuinely good who's also genuinely willing to sacrifice themselves for others. That's an incredibly rare combination. Are you planning to offer yourself? Because you're not pure, Batman. Neither am I.
If I may interject, this plan concerns me greatly. Master Bruce, you're proposing to bait a demon lord with an offer of a pure soul. Even if the contract contains hidden escape clauses, you're still playing with forces beyond mortal understanding. Mephisto has been outsmarting humans since before recorded history. What makes you certain he won't see through whatever trick you've embedded in the contract? One mistake and someone genuinely good ends up in hell forever.
Alfred's concerns are valid. That's why the pure soul in the contract isn't a real person. It's a philosophical construct. We're offering him the concept of purity itself, an abstract ideal. The contract is worded so vaguely that Mephisto interprets it as a person while it actually refers to something he can never truly possess. When he signs and realizes he's been given a concept instead of a soul, the contract is fulfilled but meaningless. His pride is wounded and his current contracts are voided.
Tricking a demon with abstract philosophy and legal wordplay. That's the kind of clever solution the old JD Council would have appreciated. It's risky, but everything worth doing is risky. I've learned that running from hard choices doesn't work. You have to face them directly. If this plan saves people from eternal damnation, it's worth attempting. I'll help however I can. The Force is still with me, and protecting innocents from predators is what Jedi do. Let's free these souls from Mephisto's chains.